this is clearly a demonstration of democracy being devolved to local level, where local residents will decide how they will spend £280,000 of public money for local services. Clearly a demonstration where local people will identify local needs and they will put in money to address those needs.
As a resident, we welcome the idea of You Decide, where we have the opportunity to make some of the decisions available to us.
I'm really proud that Tower Hamlets is a borough that's doing this. I think every year we've always asked residents for feedback on the budget for what they want to see, but this is the next stage. This is about actually giving that power over to the community, devolving power over to local people to enable them to set their priorities in the budget. People often say that politicians can be very know-it-all. I don't think we know it all by any stretch of the imagination. I think local people know what's best.
You Decide is a marvellous an event for everyone to know what's going on and to decide. I don't know if this has ever happened before, where people can actually come and vote for things that they'd like to see progress in their area.
Okay, we're going to spend about an hour or so now where we're going to hear from some of our senior managers. And what they're going to do is they're going to spend about 15 minutes each talking to you about some of the items that are on the menu. And they're going to be talking to you in detail about that service. After each presenter, every 15 minutes, you will get an opportunity to ask them questions. And then we'll move on to the next speaker. Once we've done that, there will be an opportunity on your tables for you to have some more detailed discussion and listen to each other and hear what other people think are important priorities for them in the area. Once we've done that, then we will do the voting. Don't worry, in terms of the voting and the voting pads and how we use them, all of that will be explained to you by my colleague.
I already spend a lot of your money. Maintaining the borough's infrastructure costs a lot of money. We probably have, both my own staff and contractor staff, over 500 people a day out there doing things in the borough. Today and the things I'm going to present now are a menu of little bits of what I already do that you can target to specific areas in your lap. So it very much is up to what you want and where you would want to put it. So we'll come on to some stuff and it will be very much about saying, okay, you can buy X amount of this, but I can't tell you where I'm going to put that. That's for you to think about and for you to discuss with the steering group members, who will then come back to me and say, well, we've purchased this and we would like you to deliver it in these streets or these parks or in this particular area. So what I'm going to get across today, hopefully, is there's three main topics. There's stuff that's going to make the place look greener, stuff that's going to make the place look cleaner, and hopefully some stuff that's going to make the place a little bit safer.
£6,000 for 10 trees seems an awful lot, and I just wonder whether I could supply you 10 trees for 600. You cut that cost. It does seem excessively expensive.
It's not just the purchase of planting of the tree, it's the ongoing watering and maintenance to make sure it's established up to the point it will establish. So if it dies, it's our fault, we put in another one.
I'm going to talk to you tonight about 5 things that you can buy from the menu, and those of you who are following in your books, it starts on page 47 to 48. Though perversely, I'm not going to look at them in order. I'm introducing things from education and care. I'm talking about things that are to do with early intervention, to do with working with young people and families, to do with preventing people from dropping out, from behaving badly.
With the YISP and the YIP schemes, how do you know with the I think it's 75 and 35 children that those are the children that should most benefit from the programme?
Well, obviously it's not an exact science, and it may be that we miss some, but we do take referrals, and there is a very clear system throughout the borough on safeguarding.